Hi, man. I'm a Norwegian knitting designer and love it if you hit that follow button.
Hello! In this video I'm gonna show you how to make the raglan decrease like this. Um, the raglan decrease means that you knit the body and the sleeves and then you put them together in one on one circular needle, and then you decrease in the joints between the body and the sleeve, uh, in the front, in the back, and on the same on the other side. So you decrease very often. You decrease with with two, one on each side. Sometimes you are told by the pattern to decrease on just one side, but it's still a raglan. It's the technique is that when you decrease all your stitches along the joint here, that's called the raglan, but there's different variations of it. There are also different variations on how to actually do it. On this one here, there are two stitches here in the middle that are not touched. Then the decrease is done on the two stitches closest to the middle ones here. Okay, this is by far the most normal way to do it, like this, so you get this flat joint here. But now I'm gonna do a different way of doing it, and this can be used on hats, on mittens, and all kinds of stuff as well. So on this one, I've used a technique which reduces 3 stitches into one. So I'll take one stitch from the sleeve and one stitch from the body, and I knit those together, and one in between, and that make that into one stitch, and they look like this. It looks like a neat little row lying on top, and I think it's quite nice. It looks nice. So if you want to try this out, I mean, you can do this no matter what the instructions and the patterns say. If you are told to do a reduction on the sleeve and one on the body, you can do this if you want to. You can, you can choose not to do this. Okay? So now I'm going to show you how to actually do this. Okay? So what we do is, let's say that I now shall reduce those 3 stitches into one. What I do is I move my right hand stitch through the first 2 stitches from the left to the right, like that, like I was gonna, knit them together. Then you slip them off onto the right needle. You don't knit them, but you just slip them off. Then you knit the third one, and then you move those two that you just slipped off over, you lift them over the last one that you knit, and you see you get this top, this stitch lying on top here, like one. I'm going to show you once more. Okay, let's do it like this. You go into the two, oops, like this, slip them off, knit the third one. Then you go, into those two that you just slipped off, and you move them over the last stitch that you knitted, and you get a stitch like that lying on top. Okay, so then normally what you do is that on the next row you don't reduce, you just knit, and then on the third row you do the same, and make sure that the second stitch every time you reduce is the middle one. Okay, good luck.